Hi everyone, welcome again to Glen Tutorials. So in our previous Zoom lecture, we saw and we learnt about the theorem of areas of similar triangles. So in this particular video lecture, we'll learn about the sums, how to solve them of practice set 1.4. Okay, so let's begin. All these sums are very simple, all related to the theorem. The first sum, the ratio of corresponding sides of similar triangles is 3:5. This is given to us. We have to find the ratio of their areas. Now what is the question? Ratio of corresponding sides of similar triangles. So the ratio is already given to us is 3/5 or 3:5. Since no diagram is given, we do some assumptions. Let the corresponding sides of similar triangles be S1 and S2 and the areas be A1 and A2. So S1 upon S2 is already given, corresponding side is 3/5. So S1 is to S2 is 3/5. That means S1 upon S2 is 3/5. So according to the theorem of the areas of similar triangles, area upon area is side square upon side square. So A1 upon A2 is S1 square upon S2 square, that is 3 square upon 5 square. 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25. So therefore ratio of the areas is 9:25. Anything more can we cut here? Nothing. That's the reason we write 9:25. Next sum. In triangle, if triangle ABC is similar to PQR. So here also it is given to us that triangle ABC and PQR are similar. AB upon PQ is 2/3 or 2:3. Find, fill in the blank. So ABC upon PQR is AB square upon PQ square. Why? According to the theorem, that is 2 square upon 3 square. This is already given. 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9. Simple. Next part. Next sum. In if triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, area of triangle ABC is given to us. Area of triangle PQR is also given to us. What we have to do? Fill in the blanks. Simple. Area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR, this ratio is, now here we are not applying any theorem in the first statement. We are only writing the ratio. So area upon area is 80 upon 125, that is 16/25. How we got this 16/25? The tables of 5. 5 16s are, 5 25s are. Then now we apply theorem of areas of similar triangles. So area of triangle ABC upon PQR is AB square upon PQ square. So therefore the left hand side value already we have 16/25. So AB square upon PQ square is equal to 16/25. So if we take square root of both the sides, square root of AB square is AB, square root of PQ square is PQ, square root of 16 is 4 and square root of 25 is 5. Okay, simple. Next sum. Triangle LMN similar to triangle PQR already given to us. 9 into PQR is 16 into LMN. If QR is 20, then find the value of MN. So the matter that is given to us we write. So if now PQR into 9 is equal to LMN into 16. So suppose we take this as a ratio. LMN upon PQR will be 9/16. Okay, I write it here only. Now LMN I keep it suppose here only. 9, let's do step by step. This is 9. So 9 I keep it on the left. 16 I bring it down. So upon 16 is equal to LMN I keep it here only on the right. PQR I bring down. Same thing written here. LMN upon PQR is 9/16. So we got the ratio of the areas. Now what is given to us? One side is given. Let's see what they use it as. Triangle element similar to PQR. Therefore, we can apply theorem of areas of similar triangles. I repeat again. I said it in a before Zoom lecture also that only if the triangles are similar, then only we can apply the theorem of areas of similar triangles. If the triangles are not similar, we cannot apply this theorem. So according to the theorem, LMN upon PQR area is equal to MN square upon QR square. MN square upon QR square. We don't need to use the other sides. Only we need MN upon QR. See, MN and QR. So mn square upon qr square is 9 upon 16. How we got 9 upon 16? This value we got 9 upon 16. So mn square upon qr square. So taking square root of both sides, square root of mn, square root of qr is mn upon qr, square root of 9 and 16 is 3 and 4. So now one value is given to us, qr, 20. So substitute. Then cross multiply. 20 into 3 upon 4 is 15 units. Simple. Okay, the next sum, areas of two similar triangles are given to us, 225 square centimeter and 81 square centimeter. If the side of the smaller triangle is 12, find the corresponding side of the bigger triangle. Here also for us, no names of the triangles are given, no diagrams are given. So what we do is assumption. Let the areas of the two similar triangles be A1 and A2. A1 is 225, A2 is 81. Then same way, let the sides be S1 and S2. So we take S1 is equal to 12 centimeter. Now we apply the formula. Since the triangles are similar, we can apply the theorem of areas of similar triangles. A1 upon A2 is S1 square upon S2 square. So 225 upon 81 is equal to S1 square upon 12 square. So if you see, there is a slight printing mistake here. We take this as S2. We don't take it as S1, and we find S1. So A1 upon A2 is equal to S1 square upon 12 square. So let's cross multiply. S1 square is equal to 225 into 12 square upon 81. So now if we take square root of both the sides throughout, square root of S1 square is S1, square root of 225 15, square root of 12 square is 12, and square root of 81 is 9. So when we sum up this, we get 20 centimeter. How will get 3 3s are, 3 4s are, 3 1s are, 3 5s are, 5 4s are, 20 centimeter. So I hope you all understood this sum. If you see, the reason why we have taken S2 as 12 and not S1 as 12 is because it corresponds to the smaller area. Okay, it is given to us, no, if the side of the smaller triangle is 12. So if we would put here 12, so this would correspond to A1, but A1 is the bigger area. The smaller area is 81, so we write it here because this is a smaller side. So let's go to the next sum. Triangle ABC and triangle DEF both are equilateral triangles. What does equilateral triangle mean? Both the triangles have equal area. If area of triangle ABC is to area of triangle DEF 1:2, AB is 4, we have to find DE. Now both the triangles are equilateral triangles. Okay, that means all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal of the triangles, but are they given that they are similar? No. So we have to prove it first. Only then we can apply theorem of areas of similar triangles. So let's prove. In triangle ABC and DEF, angle A congruent to angle D, both the angles are equilateral, so both the angles are measure 60 degree. Angle B congruent to angle E, same reason, each angle has 60 degree, therefore both the triangles are similar by AA test. Now we can apply theorem of areas of similar triangles. ABC upon DEF, AB square upon DE square, substitute the values 1 upon 2, 4 square upon DE square. So DE square is, cross multiply, 4 square into 2, that is, now if you take square root of DE square is DE, square root of 4 square is 4, no square root of 2, we keep it inside the root only. Okay, I repeat again, square root of DE square is DE, square root of 4 square is 4, 2 has no square root, that's why we keep it inside the root itself. The last sum of the practice set. In the figure, PQ parallel to DE, area of PQF is given, and what is given to us that PF is twice of DP. PF is twice of DP. We have to find the area of quadrilateral DPQE. DPQE. This quadrilateral area we have to find. Let's start. PQF area is given, and what is given to us? PF is twice of DP. Let's assume, suppose this DP is equal to X. Now PF, pay attention closely. PF is twice of DP. So DP is X. So 2 into X is 2X. So PF is twice of X. Keep this in mind. Now watch DF. DF is nothing but DP plus PF. According to betweenness, again I am repeating, DF is nothing but DP plus PF. So that is equal to, now DP we assumed as X. So X plus, and PF we got 2x. So x plus 2x is equal to 3x. So we got the value of DF as 3x. Now first let's prove both the triangles similar. In triangle FDE, FDE and FPQ. FPQ, this full triangle as well as the smaller triangle FPQ. FDE is similar to FPQ. FDE is similar to, FDE congruent to angle FPQ. FDE congruent to angle FPQ. Why? If you see, these two sides are parallel to each other, that they are given to us. So therefore we have corresponding angles. We had learnt in the 9th standard, if two lines are parallel and there is a transversal, we have corresponding alternate interior. So we have corresponding angles. Similarly, FED is congruent to FQP. Here also we have corresponding angles. So we got two pairs as corresponding, two pairs of angles. Therefore both the triangles are similar by AA test. So therefore now we can apply theorem of areas of similar triangles. So area of FDE upon area of FPQ is DF square upon PF square. DF square upon PF square, that is 3x the whole square. DF is 3x, we just found here, and PF is 2x, we just found here. So 3x square upon 9x square. So if you see this part, I solve it here. 3x the whole square upon 2x the whole square is nothing but 3 square is 9, x square upon 2 square is 4, x square cut, we get 9 upon 4. So now let's cross multiply. FD is equal to 9 upon 4, FPQ comes on the right. Value of FPQ is given to us. FPQ, the same area, is given to us 20. So 9 upon 4 into 20, 4 ones are 4 5s are, 9 5s are 45. Now if you see, area of quadrilateral DPQE is nothing but this full triangle minus the smaller triangle. I again repeat, area of this quadrilateral is nothing but this full triangle minus the smaller triangle. So we'll get only this area. Full triangle is 45, smaller triangle is FPQ given to us 20, E minus we'll get 25 square units. So I hope you understood this practice set. If you have any doubt, please ask me in my Zoom lecture. Till then, take care. Bye.